This shit is so good, guys. It's so good. And Epps just told me they're like $4 each. That's crazy. I thought they were like 10 each. Like, logically to me, I figured they were 10 each because um, whenever Epps and I get anything like this from like a restaurant, it ends up costing us like $50 plus tip for both of us to get like 2 rolls. So I was very shocked that that they're that cheap, and they're so fucking good. If you have an Aldi near you, it's so good. Sorry for sitting in the dark, but like, listen, it's really early in the morning, and I'm trying to tell myself, I slept like 3, maybe 4 hours, I'm not sure. I'm trying to tell myself, because I did absolutely nothing but sleep yesterday, that I'll be okay on that amount of sleep. Because I did nothing but fucking sleep yesterday. And also, like, I'm trying to get back to vlogging the way that I used to. And I don't mean like posting every single day, because I do have like a lot more going on than I did when I first started my channel. Like, a lot more physically going on when I started my channel. But I mean, like, I don't know, I don't know how to describe. I was way more like open, and I filmed a lot more and stuff like that. And now I like struggle to film. I like filming like makeup videos, and I like filming like what I bought this week videos and haul videos and stuff like that, because they're like more structured. Why did I say it like that? They're like more structured, and I know like what to expect, and I know what to do, you know what I mean? But I quit like filming the way that I used to. And I want to get back to it. But yesterday I was having just one of those days where like I couldn't make words, and I was very sad, and I was like spiraling a lot, and I don't know why. Sometimes shit just hits me, you know? Yesterday I was spiraling a lot about having deceased children. And usually when I bring that up in a video, I have somebody that is a newer follower that will be like, what? It's a whole thing. But sometimes I spiral about it, and then I spiral about that my grandma died, and then I spiral about a lot of things. Like, it's like my brain just like rifles through the fucking like worst memories I could possibly have, and it's like, which one do we want to get sad about now that we're already here? So what else we want to do while we're here? By the way, it's been 16 years. If that's the first time you've had that lore dropped on you, it's been 16 years. So yeah, for some reason there was a point in time there where I was okay to talk about it, and I have backslid significantly. I have backslid with that shit significantly, and I don't really know why. I look like I'm crying. I promise I'm not. I don't think I could physically cry today if I wanted to. I feel like nothing would come out. I don't think there's anything left to like make my eyeballs moist at this point. But yesterday, like, I bought me this really pretty mug at Walmart, and I just kept sitting down and trying to like film like my what I got this week video, like a clip for that, and then a game, and I was trying to film a clip for that, and I just like couldn't. I just kept like locking up. That's the only way that I can describe. I do this thing sometimes where I don't like to make words, and then when they finally start to come out, I fumble on them very badly. And sometimes I can push through it. It might take me a little bit, but sometimes I can. Yesterday was just like one of those days where I barely could. I did take a shower, and I did try to, I need to move more, because the veins in my legs are really bad and my circulation is piss poor, and one of the best things that I can do for that is move more. So I'm upstairs in the bedroom and I'm like, I'm gonna walk around in place for 30 minutes. And I know you're probably thinking like, bitch, what the hell does that, like, what's that gonna help? Like, what's walking in place for 30 minutes? A lot. Like, my OGs know that I used to be like a pacing in place bitch, walking around in circles bitch, just to get movement, just to get steps in. So I set this big goal in my head that I'm gonna move around for 30 minutes. Like, why did I think that I could do that? I'm like, I'm gonna move around the room for 30 minutes. I'm gonna move in this little square space for 30 minutes. And I think I'll be okay because I have the AC on, I have a fan, I'm not gonna overheat, I'm not outside. Bitch, I made it 10 minutes. I made it 10 minutes. My back started locking up. Back's locking up. I can't breathe. I'm like, oh my God, this is like proof that I need to keep going. So I think what I'm gonna do, and I know that this sounds stupid, but I think what I'm gonna do is go for 11 minutes today. I also thought about like having a goal of 30 minutes a day, but maybe breaking it up in 10-minute sections, you know, like doing it 3 times a day. But I also thought about like adding a minute every day, and then when I get to the 15-minute mark, like staying there for like a week and then trying for 16 minutes. Because guys, I feel like I am just not at all the person that I was a couple of years ago. For those of you that don't know, I used to go hiking and go for walks and work out. Like, I would go to the gym with Ebbs. Ebbs is a bodybuilder. I used to go to the gym with him. I was not there bodybuilding, but I would go and I would ride the bikes and be on the treadmills and do the stairs and walk the track and shit like that. And then I want to say like early 2024 was when the shit hit the fan and I could no longer do it. And it's kind of devastating, actually. Oh, for the phishing scams that look at the YouTube overviews and transcripts and use that information to get in comments and chats to fish for information, which is a real thing. I'm not actually physically active because the last time that I posted a video talking about how devastated I was at the loss of like my ability to move, my mobility, like my stamina, all of that, I had a fucking phishing bot in my fucking Twitch chat trying to get information, trying to get me to talk about myself. And it was being like, and God's man is super active and all this shit. And I was like, what the fuck are they talking about? What are they doing? No, it was that I had just posted a YouTube video about how I no longer was active and could no longer go to the gym. So when you're using the AI overview and the AI transcript of my video, that's not what I'm saying, okay? And also, fuck you. I'm sick. Look how swollen my face is. I've been feeling weird for a few days. I've been having like a snotty nose that isn't like my normal, it's not my default snotty nose, and a really bad headache that feels different than my default really bad headache. And I've been extremely sleepy, like worse than my default fatigue. And then last night after stream, I looked at Ebbs and I was like, my fucking throat feels like I swallowed glass. And then I started thinking of like all these different people that I watch online, them saying that they don't feel good either. And I'm like, oh, great. Oh my God, my Fitbit just bitched at me that I didn't get a good night's sleep. Have I ever, Fitbit? I think the best sleep I get is when I accidentally fall asleep in the middle of the afternoon and sleep until the nighttime and absolutely fuck myself out of sleeping at night. Isn't that cute? I'm really hoping like being sick will explain to me why I've been like struggling a little bit harder over the last like week, because this, whatever this is, it feels like it's very, very slowly been creeping in. It's been very slow. Look at my eye. I woke up this morning and I could like feel that my fucking eye was swollen. I weighed myself and I gained 2.2 pounds overnight. Look how swollen I am. I'm really hoping, like, the way that I feel like being sick, I'm really hoping that it explains why I've not been wanting to like film anything or get out of bed or whatever over the last week, because I just been so tired. Because my other thought was, oh shit, bitch, we're like really, really depressed. Anyways, my voice hurts from talking, so I'm gonna stop doing that. I promise you this box was not beaten up until I had to take the tag off of the top that had my name and address on it. Also, don't look at my nails. I had to take them off because they kept falling off and I kept gluing them back on, and they started to feel really fucking disgusting because of that. I'm getting ready to make this, and you can feel free to laugh at me about it, but I'm getting ready to make this for Epps and Ian to eat during the House of the Dragon premiere. I feel a little bit better today physically. Mentally, still fighting for the will to live. Also, this shit is like super nostalgic to me, and Epps and I were talking about it. He picked me up a packet of ranch seasoning and some bacon bits, like the fake bacon bits, the fakin' bits. Because when I was a kid, this was so much better. And I don't know if my mom like doctored the shit out of it or what. I don't know. But it tasted so much better when I was a kid. I got 2 of these. I got 2 twin packs. And when I made some, it barely tasted like anything. So here's to hoping, you know, doctoring the shit out of it makes it taste good. They could have changed the recipe, or perhaps it could be that I beat the absolute shit out of my taste buds every day with salt. I don't know. Also, let's talk about House of the Dragon Season 3 and how you bitches have a lot of making up to do for House of the Dragon Season 2. I don't have a whole lot of fucking faith. I know you guys can't see in here. It honestly is not that dark in here. I don't know why it's so dark on camera. Like, there's 2 windows with, like, light coming in and you can't see for shit. I went outside today when Epps was mowing the lawn, and I, like, took a bag of chocolate chips and a water and my Switch 2, and I plopped my ass down on a chair, and I was like, I'm gonna soak up some sun rays, even though it was super gray out. It's like 75 and gray, right? Perfect weather. 75 and gray. I'm going to soak up these cloudy rays. I'm going to get some fresh air. Everything's going to be great. Everything's going to be wonderful. I think I lasted maybe 5 to 7 minutes before the clouds moved out from, in front of the sun, and my chocolate chips started melting and I started to sweat. My vision got foggy, but I tried, and I think that's all that matters, is that I tried to get some vitamin D, and I tried to get some fresh air, and I tried to get some sunshine. I did it for a minute. I feel like we've currently traded weather with the UK. Y'all are currently having a heat wave, and we are having gray, rainy weather that's in like the 70s. I mean, it's perfect, but it's definitely not late June weather for us. But I tried, y'all, I tried. And then I came inside and I got super overstimulated to the point that I had chest pain and I had to lay down for like an hour. But yeah, I'm trying. Tried to get fresh air, tried to get sunshine. I did a load of laundry. I'm getting ready to cook while I'm waiting for water to boil. I'm doing it. It's Sunday, so most Sundays I feel like I got hit in the head with a brick and then force-fed Benadryl, so. Also, I would really like to start streaming on YouTube again, but here's the problem, here's the thing. YouTube does not like violent video games, and the problem is I do like violent video games. I don't know what that was. Here's to hoping it was a child or a cat, because Epps is not here. He's out picking up shit from the dollar store. And also, the first copyright claim I got since streaming was from music in a video game. So I'm thinking about like streaming like more cozy games for like an hour or two on YouTube. And also, those are the types of games where I can talk while I play them, and I don't have to really pay attention to what I'm doing. I just need something to keep my hands busy. So I'm like, oh, I bought that cap card for my, I wouldn't even call it a cap card. It's just like this little capture device, which, by the way, if you watch my what I bought this week for myself this week video, that does not show up on your monitor. It only shows up on your streaming software. So your streaming software has to be your screen while you're playing your game. Anyways, I remembered that Nintendo is kind of an asshole about like their music. I also read that when you stream their games, you have to use a face cam and you have to talk a lot, or they view it as as it's copyright. Like that's their copywritten game. So if I decide to do that, I have to figure out how to go into the games and turn off the music. And I'm thinking about the fact that the capture thing that I have captures your streaming software, and I'm gonna have to put a face cam over top of it, and it's gonna obscure my view, which is cute. Also, I tried to play Fortnite, got my ass whooped. I am just not a controller girly. I want to be a controller girly. As somebody with carpal tunnel that has been told 1,000 million times that maybe I should try to play games with a controller, who has a cute controller that I like, who has a Switch. I want to be a controller player, especially when my carpal tunnel is acting up. And I just can't fucking do it. I don't have the hand-eye coordination, and I never fucking will. Anyways, that's that on that. I really would like to start streaming like more cozy games that I can talk a lot, hold conversations, not really have to pay attention to. Stardew, Dreamlight Valley, shit like that. Sims 2 on YouTube, and then, you know, my more violent games, GTA, Dead Island 2, The Forest, stuff like that. I bought 7 Days to Die. Leave that shit on Twitch. And TikTok has been bitching at me that I need to go live. What kind of games can you play on there? Because people get in trouble on TikTok live for like literally everything. Like, they get in trouble for literally. It's crazy because if you see the shit people... Why do I get the Trump hands going? I'm sorry. Guys, it's literally crazy the shit people get away with on TikTok Live. But the second somebody plays a video game that has a pew-pew in it, you get in trouble. I don't know. I don't know the approach I'll take with that, too. I probably won't even bother with... Guys, I've had my hair down since I washed it 2 days ago. Are you proud of me? I'm feeling better physically, and the aspect of my throat doesn't feel like I swallowed glass anymore. But I have really bad coat hanger pain, which is in the shoulders and up the neck from my POTS, and it's because my circulation is shit today. I'm trying. I'm digging through the ditches and burning through the witches for the will to live. But other than that, we feel better. I just got finished filming like my weekly what I bought this week video, and I wish I would have said in it, this stuff smells, it's Bath & Body Works Pearberry. It smells like getting out of the shower. I just want to throw that out there. It smells like getting out of the fucking shower. It smells like... You know that smell when you step out of the shower and the room is like warm and steamy, and like you just smell clean. You just smell your shampoo, you smell your soap, like you just smell clean. That's to me what it smells like. It's so fucking good. Anyways, I'm getting ready to wash my face and try to find something to do. D just left for an appointment. I just ran around like a fucking chicken with his head cut off because I forgot until 1:30 that he had an appointment, because I'm so used to him having appointments earlier in the morning. His appointments are usually at like 8 a.m. to get them done before school. This appointment wasn't until 3, and his dad was going to take him because he was going to go to his house to spend his couple of days a week there. And I was like, oh my God, had to rush around, make him breakfast, start a load of laundry, wipe down the kitchen counters. I took out the trash, and then had to finish filming a video and get it up. And now I need to just scrub the shit out of my teeth and my face and change my outfit. I can do it. I can find the will to live. My skincare is still drying down, so guys, my POTS is so pissed off today. Like, record-breakingly pissed off at me today. I feel like I have a sunburn on my back. I just had some salt. I just chugged some water. I feel like I have a sunburn on my back. And that's from circulation. I keep rapid firing between being hot and cold. It's my nervous system compensating in extremes. I don't know what I did. Like, I don't know if it's because I was like super busy this morning, like running around downstairs like a fucking chicken with its head cut off. I don't know what I did to like piss it off. Genuinely, it could also be my hormones. I don't know. But what it feels like, and I'm trying to think of the best way to describe this. My head down to my shoulders, the back of my neck, and then sometimes like it goes down into the middle of my back. It feels like if I were to lift my shirt and look, I would have like a sore, a bruise, a sore, something. It's so fucking painful. It's nerve pain, it's circulation pain, it's just like everything that I do, I feel like, oh, oops, I've overdone it. Oh, I'm breathing. Oops, I've overdone it. I'm so fucking over it. Like, oh my God. I love when I pay a bill and like 8 seconds later, they're like, and remember to pay your next bill. Can I have a fucking moment to cry in peace here, bitch? Anyways, this video is getting too long, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it. Bye.